Okay guys, yes, so I'm ready to get cooking here. I am so hungry, and what we're going to make tonight is these little mini bagel dogs. They're not really bagel dogs. We're going to make these with beef little smokies, smoked sausages, but we are going to make a little breading, and we're going to roll them in there, and then we're going to use this bagel seasoning called Everything Bagel, and we're going to roll them in that to give them a little bit more of that bagel taste. Then we're going to stick them in the oven at 375 for like 15 minutes, maybe not quite that long. You got to watch these, because when you roll the big ones, the actual hot dogs, you leave them in for 15-20 minutes. But these things are just tiny, so I'm really going to keep an eye out. Maybe these will only be 5 to 10 minutes. First thing we need to do, though, is use mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to make what's called a fathead dough. This is a low-carb recipe. I'm going to use 2.5 cups of mozzarella cheese. Then I'm going to put that in the microwave on like 30 to 40 second increments until all that cheese is melted. Okay, so our mozzarella cheese is melted nice. We're going to put 1 egg in. And I will say, I got this original recipe from another channel. The girl's name is Catherine Michelle, and she actually made the full-size bagel dogs. I've made those before, and they are delicious, but I like to tweak these things a little bit sometimes, just to make them a little bit more fun and change it up, because you kind of get tired of the same things. Mix your egg in there really good. Okay, then we're going to add 1 1/4 cup of the almond flour. And one more thing, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now you guys can simply use like pizza crust or whatever you want to use if you're making these yourselves. You don't have to go by this recipe. This is just what I do so that it's low in carbs. Mix that up real good. That will create your dough. Okay, so our dough is done. We're gonna put it on some parchment paper and roll it out. So we'll leave that in there for about 15 minutes, get the kitchen cleaned up and get our movie ready to roll. And then we have some barbecue sauce, sugar-free barbecue sauce that we're gonna dip these things in. They ought to be so delicious. Okay, look at these guys. They just came out. They are nice and crisp and golden brown. Look at that. Does that not look delicious? I think I left these in for probably a minute too long, actually, but we even have our barbecue sauce for dipping. These things are gonna be so good. Let's just give it a little taste. A little dip. Mmm. 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 That is amazing. That is definitely slap your mama. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna watch this movie. I hope you guys will have your own movie nights. Come over and post your pictures on That Nate Guys and Gals on Facebook, and I will see you guys next Saturday.